Hey there, Sisters fans. It's your girl Barbie J. And in this video, I want to recap a few scenes from the preview and promo trailers for next week's episode of Sisters. What is that? Season 4, episode 7. Well, we're moving on up to the penthouse. That's right. Next week's episode is moving on up. And in this episode, do you think Karen's gonna tell? I don't think Karen's gonna tell the girls in this episode. Y'all know TP likes to stretch it out. It probably won't be until the next episode. But anyway, this episode says Andy is forced to look at her current relationships and make some hard choices. And I'm looking at these scenes, and we start with she walks in, all her stuff is gone. And the building manager, I'm assuming that's the building manager, is telling her, wow, girl, you got a fantastic deal. And she's like, I did? And he's like, when you want to sign them papers? So she ain't signed no papers yet, but y'all done moved all her stuff up to the penthouse? Come on now. How do people do that? How do you get that? You got to have money to do that. And then we see there's a scene with Gary's there, and I'm trying to figure out, did she call him? Did she call him, or did he just come on up because he already know what he did? And he lets her know, he's standing outside. He's still outside in the hallway. He's not even in the apartment yet, saying he bought a $3 million apartment, all paid for in her name. And she's like, say, what? And I'm saying, she going, what? And I'm going, okay, really? Is this legit? Is it legal? Is it any of that bad money that he had once before? Y'all remember he had that bad money, had that issue, and all that money was in her bank account, and he got her all caught up into his mess. So what else? I mean, do you think, I think so, that she needs to get her attorney friends. If she's not a real estate attorney herself, which she's not, she must have an attorney friend that could look over them documents real good. Look for loopholes or sorts, any kind of thing that could say, if you don't marry me, you forfeit the apartment. I'm just like, with Gary, there might be something like that in there. Y'all just don't know. Y'all think I'm crazy. I'm dead serious, honey. I feel like there's some catch to this. I really do. I mean, what? Come on. Then they have her saying, do you think this is going to work? And I'm like, what? What is she talking about? What is it? Him buying her love? Is that what she's talking about? I think it might. I really do. Because she's just in awe of all this stuff he's doing for her. Remember, before she went in that apartment, he called and said, you love surprises. Remember, you like surprises? Yes, I do. Surprise, girl. Surprise. And he like begging about to do some Keith Sweat begging, baby, please. I just need another chance, he said. And she's like, what? So you bought the penthouse? Why? So you can have another whore up in my bed? I said, oh, okay. Andy being tough. She was weaker than this for the freaking the Rolls Royce. But you tough on a $3 million penthouse over a $500,000 car? What do y'all think about this? Somebody start telling me something. Let me know down in the comment section how you feeling about this. And so you see Danny and Sabrina. Danny is all over that place. Sabrina's like, oh my God, look at the views. And I mean, they are loving it. They running through that penthouse, just enjoying and watching and in awe of all its greatness. I'm telling you. And it looked like it's fantabulous. I'm telling you, it looks fantabulous. But then when you see she's standing there saying, oh, he remembered everything that I like, the car I like, the type of place I want to live in. I mean, she's like, she's just calculating all of this in her head. Like, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? And that sculpture, that picture of her, that picture of her, that's when she goes, oh my God. And the next thing you see that picture of her up on the wall, I'm like, oh my God. I don't know if it's a photograph, a painting, whatever it is. It's amazing. And it looks all that. I'm telling you, it's all that. I wonder if that's a real picture that she did at some type of photo shoot or something. I was looking at it because I don't think she just did it then, because it looked like she almost like she has an afro. And with her being an attorney, when would she have gotten that or done something like that? They might bring it up, who knows? But that is awesome. But now y'all all, did y'all see how happy, Danny is and Sabrina? Well, they all look kind of okay, happy, but Karen's face and her seating posture is just saying a whole different story. And I'm sitting there going, did Andy's surprise penthouse steal your thunder? Or maybe it's not steal your thunder. Did it upstage your announcement? Did it do something? Did it steal your little joy? I don't know. Her face looks like so uh, disgusted almost, because her announcement that I'm pregnant with Zach's baby might not come out like, oh, yeah, okay, at least we have a room in Andy's new penthouse for, let me stop. But I'm just like, her face is sitting there. She's slouched in the seat. I'm like, really, Karen? Let's not do this. But question, let me know in the comment section. Question, do you think any of the ladies will ask Karen if she sure is Zach's baby? And if they do, which one of the ladies do you think is more likely to ask that question? So Karen, are you sure it's Zach's baby? I'm thinking Danny would be the first one to ask something like that. But let's put a bet on it. Let's see. Write it down in the comment section. And so they ask about drinking, let's Danny's popping open a champagne or whatever. And you're like, pour a glass for Karen too. And I'm like, why did they say that? Karen's sitting there, so why is like pour a glass for Karen? Let's pour a glass for all of us. And Karen's like, I'm not drinking. And Andy's like, why not? And she looks at her. I said, so I bet you that's gonna be the last scene of next week, and we won't find out until the next week, I'm sure. But then the other scene I wanted to talk about is Gary and Zach and Fatima. This scene was interesting. It seems like Fatima's standing there talking to Zach, and I guess Andy contacted her at some point because she's like, Karen wants to meet with me, and he's like, no way, we not doing that, not trying to hear it. And I said, that's right. She ain't gonna try to ambush Fatima and start no mess and talk about like, I don't want no problems from you because I'm having Zach baby. No, you need to know the facts and everything first, Karen, before you try to step to Fatima and think you're gonna be letting her know that you don't want no problems, because that's what she gonna try to do. We don't even know, she ain't even called her mama yet and told her mama. Girl, please. So Zach's like, no, and I'm glad. She don't need to go and be down with that. But then it looks like Fatima is telling Zach, he must have told Zach something about Gary, because he's like, I'm not giving Scary Gary none of my money. I said, Scary Gary. I'm like, he was first saying the guy so multi-million, he got all his money, he's mad, rich, and all that stuff. He was saying, but then all of a sudden he changed it. And they're still at Zach's house. So Zach hasn't played basketball with Gary yet. But he did tell Fatima, you know how I do. And she's like, good. That's right. Don't give him. But then when they playing basketball and their shirts are off and their bodies looking all sweaty, and I'm like, oh, baby, they all hot and juicy, dripping sweat. And Gary is talking to him about his bank. Basically, his stock. You're getting some heat on your bank stocks. I think that's what he said, right? And Zach is like, yeah, how you know? I said, is it Gary sending somebody looking for Zach? But he didn't meet him yet, so it can't be that lady, whoever that lady is that came into the salon, because they show Karen mentioning that lady to the late girls as well. But anyway, I mean, he's like, these are the wrong people asking the right questions. And I'm saying, what is he talking about? Is he using some type of psychological thing to try to scare Zach into using his firm? And right now, my spidey sense is tingling, and I'm feeling that Gary's firm may not be on the up and up. The way that, what's his name, Jake shot out of there when Fatima was asking what's Gary's last name and all that stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if Jake went back and told Gary, yo, Zach's girl was asking about you, da 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 da. I'm just saying. I don't know. I could be wrong. But that's the things that was on my mind about this preview. trailer, promo, whatever. So y'all let me know what you think about it. And before I go, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Help it grow. We're growing, growing, growing. So go on and hit that subscribe button, then hit the notification bell and select all. And it will let you know every time Barbie J uploads a new video. Then I ask that you like the video, write a comment, and share it. So subscribe, like, comment, and share. This your girl Barbie J saying peace.